My mom made me throw away Pomni stuffing because it was molding, so I did a DIY fix with some hair I don't use anymore. This guy was not kidding. What do you mean hair you don't use? I don't really want to pay attention too much to the tufts to try and guess what part of the body that these things came from. Just not really in my list of things I would enjoy doing today. Hey fellas, Onus here and welcome back to With a Y, and this is a really fucked up looking Pomni plush. The only time I've seen behavior even close to this with how people treat their plushies is the average fan of Spampton. I'm gonna be hiding the subreddits and the username of the guy who's posting this to Reddit, but you may have seen one-off, screenshotted out of context acts this guy has done floating around Twitter or maybe even TikTok. I haven't seen it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is. And the torture this Pomni plush has been going through is truly a one-of-one phenomenon, because this dude is not just severely fucking up a Pomni plush for a one-off post. He has come back with updated ways that he's mutilated this thing time and time again. Also, if you guys aren't, be sure to subscribe with notifications on. It helps out the channel and does genuinely mean the world. It's not just me doing a gimmick. I do appreciate it. I won't lie, he's found some creative ways to just fucking mangle this thing. Pomni got attacked by a rock slide. How do I fix? Genuinely, how did you get it in that situation to begin with? This dude set it up like he was staging a murder. He just tucks the Pomni plush really deep into a crevice that he found while on a hike, I guess, and then put the physical labor in of physically placing rocks over it in ways that I don't think you could just squeeze its appendages into. This motherfucker is dead and buried, and I'll admit that this looks like a pretty cool view to get killed by a pile of rocks in. This doesn't seem like the type of person you'd picture going outside very much, but here we are. Look, it's scenic and by the water and the thing's fucking dead. There are very rare moments where we A, get to see the backside of this Pomni plush, and B, moments where it's happy. I managed to catch a cute moment of Pomni taking in a stunning view. How it's at all able to be propped up like this, with the abuse it's gone through. Look at the abuse the arm on the left side has taken on, man. That has had all of the bones and sinew and muscles removed, it's that scene from the first Harry Potter movie. And sure, the front side looks up, it's covered in teeth, it's red and molding all over, it's got stains from all sorts of fluids that I can only speculate as to the origins of plastered on it. The back, it's just been cut up and re-put together again, Dr. Frankenstein just going inside this thing over and over again. The things that really surprise me are the parts that are still mostly intact, despite, missing an arm, practically being an amputee. If this doctor actually knew what he was doing, he would have cut that shit off long ago. The legs seem to be in fairly working condition. Of the patches of the plush that we can see, they are the cleanest, they have the least stain work, and they seem to actually maintain their form. I'm fairly certain the Pomni plush in question here is a bootleg one. I don't think it's an official one that he bought and was just absolutely trashing the hell out of. Treated Pomni to the beach, and a lot of the pictures this guy takes of his Pomni plush are just in various waterfront locations. This dude is fairly active in public, and I can only imagine that he's been seen with this thing walking around. Maybe he keeps it in a plastic bag inside of a backpack that no one can see until he pulls it out for the sake of the photo shoot, and then he does it really quick and efficiently because he has a process for this now. This was apparently a pre-gluing teeth to this thing affair, and even then the Pomni plush teeth are still yellow. Finally, my beach day. It's just so out of character with the rest of the scenarios I'm used to seeing this thing in. Please, I was playing Wild Wild West with Pomni, but she started choking on my lasso. How do I fix? What is Wild Wild West in this context? Isn't that a game that came out on Steam? Nope, that was a different one. I was mixing up something. I think the issue with this being a bootleg Pomni plush is that it has an expression that none of the official Pomni plushes have on them. A Pomni plush officially released by Glitch usually does have a sad little expression on its face. It does look like they're rather dissatisfied with the circumstances of the circus that they've been trapped in. But this one looks like it's genuinely fucked up at all times. I believe it comes with reddened eyes by default and just has the fuzzies for pupils. So when it is being put through absolute hell, we always see it going through by this guy, it looks like it's actually reacting to the torture that it's going through. It almost makes it feel more diabolical and hard to witness. You have people in the comments just trying to counteract the emotions that they're feeling by going in the comments saying, as a palate cleanser, here's my Pomni, snuggled nicely into bed. Looking at posts like these, it makes me almost want to buy an official Pomni plush and just take better care of it than I see this guy doing, man. Me and Pomni are having a staring staring contest. She always wins, lol. Some of the stains look fresher here, and the teeth are still attached, so I don't know if this guy just has what would be the equivalent of different outfits of disgust that he puts on Pomni. Like, are the teeth like a pair of dentures that he can take on and off depending on the scene that he's trying to recreate? There's duct tape on her neck that's probably keeping it attached to her after he's unsuccessfully tried to behead her with a guillotine that's like just holding her together. That can't be seen in images taken later. Like, maybe this is like a different kind of tape that he replaced it with. Oh, I also forgot like that when he took Pomni on a beach day, he had her fucking drowning. With the things that this plush goes through, like, it's now waterlogged, obviously. I didn't think it was possible for a thing like this to be still buoyant. Like, I thought like it would have been bogged down by the weight of the sins attached to it and the things it's gone through to keep swimming on its own. Especially with some of the fluff in like its arms just completely missing, man. There's just a whole lot less plushie to actually keep itself afloat with. Oh fuck, can I even show this one? Can I even show this one? What the fuck is this? It's not like explicit, it's just making my skin crawl. Does anyone know a good way to prevent worms from reproducing in your house? Oh, and then like, yeah, a rare sighting of Pomni from the back where she is absolutely fucked up. Does this guy have like roommates or like live on his own in a way where he's just able to conduct his wicked experiments? No one else but I guess the places he's posting these experiments to is privy to? Like, holy fuck, man, he's going hard as shit on this thing. Somehow this dude just like improved his camera quality overnight and just gave an absolutely ridiculous photo that without the caption I would have no idea what else is happening and had an accidental wood glue spill while playing Fort Builders. How do I fix? Dude, this one might be too late. Like, I don't know how you get this like off your skin. Like, dude, when I've had like wood glue stuck to my hand from like an arts and crafts project from when I was younger, that shit would stick to it for like weeks. Or like it would take flicks of my skin with it if I like just decided to brute force it and rip it off. How do you even get that out of a plush? Now this is, I'm pretty sure, genuinely wood glue considering, you know, the wood glue bottle off to the right here, but there's like a very specific beige off-white color that wood glue has. So this guy did have this on hand, maybe just for the sake of doing this to Pomni. For real, but I am kind of desperate to know like what this bootleg plushie looked like before it got put in the state that it's in right now. Sure, it might have been like a bit scuffed, but like surely the white fur on Pomni, like on the plush, was actually white and not this sickly green. Like, I don't think there's a single shade of color on this thing that you could even remotely compare to like what it came out of in the box. Now, if you're noticing the gash on Pomni's eye here, well, that's accounted for. There was a mishap in the kitchen. This dude has like mishaps everywhere he goes, everything he fucking does, dude. Pomni gets hit by a rock slide when he goes on a hike. He's like cutting open. Oh, my mistake. This was like a different gash that he put through her. And apparently she's just survived the knife wound to the other eye pretty unscathed? And what food was he even trying to make that led to this mishap? He's chopping up a fucking hot dog that he's gonna put on a piece of flat bread with unmelted American cheese on it. Dude, just genuinely twisted stuff going on in this guy's brain. Like, you have to admit, to some extent, the scenario crafting he's coming up with is creative in a very, very unappealing way to me, but apparently he does do more than just physically torture this. He also engages her in spirited philosophical debate. Recently, me and Pomni have come upon major disagreements on the works of Schopenhauer and Hegel. I have read neither of these books, so I have no idea what topics either of them are concerning. Hegel's Phenomenology of the Spirit. The book describes a biography in spirit in which consciousness develops from its most basic forms of sensory experience to the highest form of self-knowledge, which Hegel terms as absolute knowing. The book's central argument is that human beings achieve freedom through a process of retrospective self-understanding. Thank you for the blurb, Wiki, but I could genuinely see a guy like this who frequently makes these posts to be genuinely interested in that sort of line of thought, like considering what he's posting to the internet over and over again. And the thing that like just fucks me up the most is that he has like a counter Pomni plush that he just treats with the utmost respect. I treated Hamster Pomni to balloon dogs, and then he just has all these balloon dogs I can only imagine that he made himself, genuinely well crafted. Either that or he put in the money to get them made at like, I don't know, a professional balloonist office. And look at the Hamster Pomni plush. It's in supreme condition. It's having the time of its life on its fucking birthday, man. Like, what did that plush do to deserve the good life it leads that this Pomni deserved getting run over by train tracks by? Like, it already looks bisected in this, and I can only believe that like it's just kind of folded in half to make it look more dramatic, but acting like a machine, this guy posts cryptically. And unfortunately, I think we're going to have a bit of conflict of interest here because I found another post for him saying, I'm starting to get really into Zooble. No, that's all right, dude. That's okay. You stay on that side. This is my favorite character. Stay over there. Stay over there. I'm begging you, have mercy, have mercy. Hey, Pomni, if you could go ahead and just come in on Saturday, that'd be great. They're in a bit of a situation. I don't think they're gonna be coming close to work anytime soon. Did he bring the fucking filing cabinet with him out to the literal sticks? This is some of the most menacing shit I've ever seen, man. I can't handle any more of this. Do me a favor and don't go looking out for this guy. It probably won't do you any good if you try to. That's why we do it on the channel, so you don't have to. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at @withAY. That email's in the description if you guys want to send me any video topics, and subscribe with notifications on so you never miss an upload. Anyways, piss off.